Hi, my name is Bert, founder of True Player Gear, now called Vervana, maker of the Totem. The Totem is a next-gen VR headset with onboard cameras and hardware acceleration that delivers an immersive multimedia VR experience. One truly unique feature of the Totem is that it acts like your brain. By using the two onboard cameras and the power of the FPGA, we can track your actual space and provide 360-degree positional tracking. This also opens the door for reverse AR, like seeing your hands in VR. Also, it will provide 3D pass-through vision so that you can see your actual space at home. In VR, every millisecond counts. That's why we have a patent-pending hardware acceleration feature. By compensating for optical distortion in the headset, we provide a faster, more natural experience. This feature enables you to be backward compatible with any 3D side-by-side HDMI source like the Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and tablets.
My name is Rahul Sood. I was the founder of a company called Voodoo PC. I've been involved in multiple gaming companies, including PlayAll, also Razer, and I currently work with startups as part of my day job. I do it on a regular basis. I'm super excited to be involved. I love the product, and I love the fact that it can hook up to any HDMI port and just work.
As one of the co-founders of the company, I contribute to the vision, and our vision is to bring VR into the hands of everybody. The starting point will be gamers, but eventually it'll go into different segments.
Imagine that you were able to have a virtual reality simulation of a patient and be able to actually go through that operation and be able to see your hands operating and being able to anticipate problems that you're actually going to have when you do the operation.
We make software that imports 3D models into virtual environments and allows architects to walk through their buildings long before they've been built. And the Totem really allows him to do that because of the onboard acceleration and the external camera. There's really no need for him to set up a complex system. He can just plug the Totem right into his laptop and it just works right away. It provides a really immersive experience in a really portable package.
The audio just enhances the whole experience because it puts you into the game, it puts you into the sound, it blocks out the outside sound. It's a total immersive experience. Wow. I know a lot of you gamers play for more than 15 minutes at a time, so having an earbud that's super comfortable, that you could probably play 15 hours straight with, I think is a huge benefit.
It's a super exciting place to be right now, the VR field, because it's the beginning of something huge. We believe that with the special features that we have, we bring something extra to the market which will take VR to another level.
We're launching this project on Kickstarter because we want to get the Totem in as many developers as possible. With your pledge, you'll help us finish our R&D and pay for tooling and material for production.
I'm very excited to get my hands on a couple of these units and be able to play around with those features, experiment, and also adapt my software to take full advantage of the hardware that the Totem has to offer.
I had a very, what I thought was an advanced way of thinking how to tackle this problem of simulation, but I realized quickly after speaking with Bertrand, I was almost thinking two-dimensionally.
I really like the product, the technology, and the people. So as a fellow gamer, I thought it would be a good idea to get together and help Vervana get to the next level.
I've been a hardcore gamer since a ColecoVision, and when I tried the Power Glove for the first time, this is when I realized that VR was the future of gaming. This is why I started this company. We gotta make the best gaming experience possible.
Hey guys, welcome to another segment of Gamer Station. My name's Zach, and today I've got a very interesting game called Mobfish Hunter, and it's by App Explore Sendiri and Berhad. That's right, it's a local developer, which the local scene is starting to grow, I find. Now, this is the setting of the game. It's set in 2020, and a greedy autocracy has polluted the world, which caused all the fish to mutate into highly aggressive, highly dangerous mobfish. And you play this character, which is basically hunting these fish because there's a bounty on them to get them out of the ocean. Now, It's a free game for iOS and Android, so let's see if it's actually any good. So, how does the game actually play? Well, it's a tilt control game, which means you tilt the device left and right to move your projectile. Your character comes along and throws a weapon into the water, and it goes all the way down, and basically you have to avoid fish going down, because if you hit a fish, it starts going back up. Then when it hits its maximum depth, it goes back up anyway. The depth changes based on what weapon you're using, and on the way up, you have to hit as many fish as you can. So it's got this really interesting dichotomy of game mechanics, where on the way down, you want to avoid all the fish, but on the way up you want to hit all the fish. Now, getting into the game can be a little tricky if you're not used to tilt mechanics, really. If you're tilting left and right, it can feel a little unnatural if you're not really into it. But after a while, it gets into it and you get better at the game. And it's got a really low barrier of entry. Like when you start the game, it's pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple. But as the game goes on, you earn more cash, you unlock more achievements, you unlock more weapons, and you unlock the 4 locations, 9 weapons, and customizable ways of how you actually play the game. As it goes along, there's actually a really high skill ceiling, which allows you to progress quite a long way, really. So, will you like the game? Well, it depends. If you like skill-based mobile games and also long progression systems with lots and lots of options, then you might like Mobfish Hunter. Well, basically it's got really good graphics, surprisingly good graphics actually. It looks fantastic, and it's got really good controls. As you tilt it left and right, it feels very responsive, very natural, and especially with a bit of practice, you can get really good at it. And the sound design is actually really, really immersive, and the music is actually some of the best I've heard from a mobile game. So it's really, really good. I really like it, and best of all, it's free. So why not you just go ahead and try it, and if you don't like it, well, you don't have to play it later on anyway. So, thanks so much to our wonderful hosts here, Meeples in SS15 Subang Jaya. They got lots and lots of board games to play, and I'm a gamer person, and I love this place. So that's it from me. I'll see you in the next episode.
We're at the end of another episode, and I can guarantee you this, next week I'll be in an air-conditioned room because it's still really hot out here. But of course, more great content in store for you next week. In the meantime, Facebook, Twitter, the usual deal if you want to get in contact with us. Anything you want to see on the show, any questions you might have on what you've already seen on the show, etc. We would love to hear from you. Until then, my name is Adam Carruthers. Till next time,